Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all. Kind of. I wanted to give you guys two examples of student projects that have been done in the past with these children's books. I actually have two different examples today. I have a good example and I have a really bad example. So I'm actually going to start with the bad example. I'm going to tell you why it's a bad example, but I want to read it to you first. So this is Squirt. What is your favorite animal? Turtles are my favorite animal, especially my turtle Squirt. He's my best friend and I'm his. Squirt really enjoys when I feed him baby worms. Squirt also enjoys his heat lamp to keep him warm and snuggle. Sometimes he gets mad at me, but only when I paint his shell. Or when I give him dry food instead of worms. But even though Squirt gets mad, he always forgives me when I hold him. That's his favorite time of day. Squirt loves his palm tree. It gives him shade. I love Squirt and he loves me. I wouldn't trade him for the world. So this is why this book is a bad example. It meets all of the requirements for the 10 pages of content. There's actually 12 pages of content in here, which is great. But the downside are a couple of things. First of all, proper grammar is not used. Okay, we have a sentence that starts on one page and ends on another. We also have grammatical errors like Squirt also enjoys his heat lamp to keep him warm and snuggle. It's supposed to be warm and snuggly. The author also says, but even though, THO, so not good. The goal is to teach good grammar to preschoolers, targeting the preschool age. The biggest reason that this is a bad example is because there's no plot of any kind to this. This is just, here's my turtle, here's all the things that go along with my turtle, that's it, okay? There's no moral of the story, there's no learning process or anything like that. This would be considered more of a first book that are off limits, like ABC and 1, 2, 3 books. But, give you a better example, okay? This is The Different Pony. There was a horse named Molly. She was the only horse on the farm. She tried to play with the cows, but she ran too fast. Hey, slow down! She tried to play with the pigs, but she was too big for the mud puddle. Sorry, you won't fit. She tried to play with the ducks, but she couldn't fly. She tried to play with the chickens, but she couldn't flap or cluck. Cluck, 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 cluck. She tried to play with the dog, but she couldn't catch the ball. Woof! She tried to play with the cat, but she couldn't climb the hayloft to catch mice. Meow. She tried to play with the sheep, but she didn't have any wool. Bah, bah, bah. Molly was sad because she wasn't like any of the other animals. But then the motherly owl told Molly it's okay to be different, because that's what makes everyone special. Then Molly realized that it's okay if she doesn't look like, sound like, or act like the other animals, because she can be herself and play her own way. The end. Okay. Now, a couple of things that make this book really, really excellent. For an example, first of all, you have good grammar. You have sort of a pattern, a repetition. We got some really nice pictures in here. The sentence structure is really good. I think the preschool level is very obvious here. And the moral of the story in the end is it's okay to be different. Okay, and your moral can be literally anything. It doesn't necessarily have to be a moral as much as it has to be we're learning about something. Okay, so that is very important, and those are the two examples that I wanted to show you guys today. Thanks.